your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Tonight, we will meet a young woman who has turned a challenge into opportunity. Since the global pandemic, she has been out of work, but she decided to use her talent to develop a business of her own. And as Jay Philippe tells us, it is a decision she does not regret.
Wear a mask, social distance, and stay at home if you're sick are all terms we have been hearing every day since the pandemic began. In March of this year, Randi Winder was laid off from her job in Port Ucaya as a sales associate and started making satin bonnets for her family. She then expanded her business to making homemade hair accessories, and since then, her business took off.
I started to just put it out there. I made one for a co-worker's daughter. I made one for my goddaughter, and then they posted it and people started messaging, hey, where can I get one? Where can I get one? And so from there, I started to do masks. A lady from my church asked me, do you make masks? And I'm like, no, but I can make you some. So I started to make masks, and then everything took off from there.
The Covering, which is the name of her business, comes at a time when people have had to find ways to make money during the coronavirus pandemic. During the month of October, she started a campaign making pink masks and bonnets and donated a portion of each sale to the Cancer Society. She says in a matter of months, her business excelled as requests were soon coming from all over the island.
I'm a Christian, and I believe that, God always says to cover each other in prayer. And so when you wear one of the bonnets, you wear one of the masks, you wear one of the scrunchies, we want you to be kind of thinking about what you think about. Cover yourself spiritually, cover yourself with prayer. And, it's not just, I cover in my head, but you want to cover your whole self.
The idea of starting her own business stemmed from her family, and she is grateful for their support.
My mom is amazing. She was the one who, like I said, she pushed me to do this. My grandmother, she lives in she's back and forth from Nassau, but with COVID, she's not really traveling like that, so she's always praying every day for all of us over here. My daughter was even one who encouraged me. She was like, Mommy, even though other people are doing it, still at least try, so, and all of my other family members, they keep pushing me. They were like, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. And it's brought out, when you start something, you find that you could do things that you never thought you could do, because, other than sewing, now I have to do my own marketing. I have to design my own not a website yet, but designing my own flyers. So I've discovered hidden talents there as well, so you never know what could happen, but things could grow when you at least start.
Randi says her newfound love for sewing has been a blessing. It has been keeping her afloat. She says she went from being super worried to being super busy with no time to worry. She is sharing some advice to others who may be hesitant about taking a leap of faith.
It didn't start big at all. I had a few pieces of fabric, a few rolls of thread, and it just went from there. So I would just say, just start. Trust in God, have faith in God to know that He's going to do more, because like the Bible says, little is much when God is in it. And then I always think about the verse where, Moses is there and he was talking to God, and he said, how are the people going to believe me? And God asked him, what's in your hands? So He's asking you, what's in your hands? What can you do? I never thought that I could do this. This was never anything that, my mom always used to tell people, she has never sat behind a sewing machine in her life, so you never know what you can do until you go out there and try.
If you are interested, you can contact The Covering on Facebook and Instagram at The Covering 48 or WhatsApp at 810-8132. I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Network News.